don't even hear it. Rewind films. What night is it? Okay, so we're here. We're doing something different now. We're getting our opinions and thoughts of the movie before the movie, and like what we think is gonna happen. Like what we think is gonna happen. So, I don't really know too much about this movie. So Drake, you know more than I do.
So we went to Fry's and we saw a like a DVD for it, and I read the back. So pretty much what this is it's an old 1950s black and white horror movie about some billionaire man. He invites 5 what seem to be strangers, so I guess maybe they're connected somehow. Let's see how that plays out. Seemingly strangers to come to his mansion and challenge them to spend the night. If they survive the night, then they get $10,000 at the end. So maybe it's some kind of murder mystery as well, or maybe they're just getting killed by maybe ghosts that are in the house. Who knows? Maybe there's a twist that the billionaire is killing them the whole time. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be cool. You know, there's the as weird as it is to compare it, the Family Guy special, where it was kind of like this.
I've seen that. I know what happens. I know what happens.
You know, they're strangers. They don't seem connected at all, but they all are connected somehow.
Oh, and Family Guy is definitely all connected.
Oh yeah. But I'm actually looking forward to it. I don't think it's going to be a heavy hitter in the top rankings. I think it'll be a very, very middle of the road movie. I don't think it's going to be bad either.
Yeah. This collection is based on classic films, so none of these should really be bad.
None of these should be like Attack of the Octopus people.
Yeah. These are 100% old movies. We've looked at the dates on all of them.
They have them all dated.
Yeah. So, if we see anything crazy, then we'll let you know. We're trying a different format this time, so we'll see how this goes. So, yeah. Okay, we'll see you later. Okay, so we just got to the characters, and Drake, take it away.
Okay, so we got the millionaire who started the challenge. He's some guy who's got this haunted house. You got this lady who is writing an article about ghosts, saying she has a bad gambling problem. A guy who's definitely a fear of the house for some reason. A psychiatrist who thinks that this ghost thing is going to help on, what was it? Hysteria?
Yeah.
Who's going to help this research on hysteria. And then you got some lady that just works for the millionaire. I personally think that the girl who works for him is going to be the one to win. But I'm rooting for the doctor. I just think he's kind of cool already.
I have to agree with him. I think the girl's gonna win. And since you picked the doctor, I want to go with the news lady.
The news lady? Okay.
Well, actually, the big thing is, did it say that one of them wasn't in need of money?
She was the one that's needing money.
I know she did.
The other ones needed the money.
I'm gonna say this: whoever doesn't need the money the most is probably gonna win. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. So
We'll keep it posted.
yeah, we'll keep it posted. We'll review to a certain point. So we're back on.
Okay.
This was a good movie.
This was, yeah. It kept my interest the entire time. Me and Ben were just sitting here speculating any and all things that could possibly happen. The only problem I have with it is that there was some plot holes at the end. I'm not giving anything away, but
Definitely could have been longer.
it could have been longer, which is really weird. It was an hour and 55-minute movie, and I could have easily sat here and watched more of it. They in the thing it says that all of the people are connected, and they don't ever really explain that. They don't ever really explain that you know, why the people were chosen, who were chosen, or anything like that. It was great. It had me speculating the entire time.
Our theories were always changing. Something would happen.
Changing every scene.
And, like, we went from everything being supernatural, like, to everyone was dead, to
like,
just other...
No, like, this was all just strings being pulled by some certain character, or... I mean, our theories were partially correct.
Our theories could have actually been good movies on their own, in my opinion.
I definitely feel like that as well. Not to, toot my own horn. But, it definitely has you speculating all the way till the final big reveal.
Till the final minutes, too.
Yeah.
So...
And it's not like it just comes out, I mean... It doesn't come out of nowhere either. Like, you definitely can see, like, you can see the plot points that lined up to the final verdict. There are some plot points in that as well. There are plot holes in that as well. I'm not going to give that analysis, because if it does, it gives away the what's behind everything, and I don't want to do that.
Typically, we give out how a movie ends and stuff, but for once, I honestly don't want to do it. I can go over some plot points, but I'm not going to go over what we had in the end. I don't know, Drake, you weren't taking, like, notes on the plot, were you?
No, I was... All of mine were speculations. Like, I said, the millionaire and his wife, they didn't like each other. That was, like, the only plot that I really put down. The rest were predictions, like, prediction millionaire and his wife are ghosts. Then I put all are ghosts. A comment was made saying 4 men and 3 women died, and 3 women and men are characters. And then I put, like, all characters are connected to each victim, original victim, so, you know, there are ghosts, but then all these people are alive, but somehow the people who are alive are connected to the original victims. And then I put millionaire wants to recreate the past murders for some sick game he has. I figured that might be a thing. One of the biggest points that I really thought it was gonna be was the millionaire invited all these people around to assist his wife in murdering. Like, his wife had some sick homicidal thoughts, and the millionaire wanted to assist her get those out, and so he invited all these random people to help kill. And then they used this ghost story as just some kind of ruse to throw him off a bit. And I'm not saying what I'm saying isn't what happened, but these are actual thoughts that I had. I'm not saying if any of my predictions were correct, but these were predictions I had.
These predictions might be correct for a future thing we might do. I'd actually be down to shoot an urban legends thing that has something to do with something like this.
Oh, I would love to do that.
So, yeah, watch out for that. We might do something in the future. And speaking of urban legends, keep an eye out for that, because we should be getting stuff soon. If we don't get stuff soon, I will be upset. But on another note, I want to talk about some plot points. So we had the 7 characters, the 4 men, the 3 women.
Yeah.
They go to the house, and then they get $10,000 if they survive all night. So, yeah. Basically, they go to this room to... It's basically a winery they go to.
Yeah,
like a wine cellar.
There's a wine cellar in this.
And they go to that. That's like the main room of this whole story. It's got this pool filled with acid that a previous victim had been thrown into, and that's kind of a big point in the movie. And this girl sees a ghost, and she thinks she's going crazy, but it just ends up being one of the caretakers. And let's see, guys, hysteria is a big thing about everything. They notice that there's a whole bunch of like secret walls and doors throughout the entirety of the house. Without spoiling anything, really, it's kind of hard because the movie changes so much, but it's a great movie. It's great for, besides the ending. The ending kind of
so
wanted me to have more, but there's not going to be a sequel.
yeah, it's been quite some time. They did do a 1999 remake. It didn't have as good reviews as this one did. I still kind of want to see it, see kind of what they did.
Should we set a like goal?
Yeah. If this one gets 50 likes, we'll review it.
Okay. Yeah, 50 likes. I'm down for 50 likes.
Yeah.
Too.
Overall, the movie was really good. It had you speculating the entire time. The big reveal was really good. The big reveal was at the very end. The very end was like the very like the last scene was a letdown. Easily could have went longer. And they really should have. Again, like the thing that they really didn't comment on was how everyone was connected, and that's really what disappointed me overall.
Don't let that mistake you though, because it was still a great movie. I'd still recommend you watch it. This would be one of those movies that I would rewatch if I had more people.
Yeah.
So
I want to hear what other people thought about it.
Yeah.
Like other people's speculations on it.
So if this video gets 10,000 likes, we'll make our own. We'll make our own version. We'll still probably do it for our series at one point.
Oh yeah,
so.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall the premise of the movie was really cool.
Very well done for a 1956
film. Usually movies this old are very predictable. This one had you speculating the entire time, and I guess that's what really hammers home like a good murder mystery movie, and this one does it really well.
Yeah. So I'd give this 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
7 out of 10.
That sounds about right.
I mean, if the ending, if it kept on going, if it was like a 2.5 hour movie, this could have been one of the best mystery movies I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
It could have gotten at 9, which I gave Back to the Future in the last video, but yeah, I mean, House on Haunted Hill, I'd recommend you go watch it if you get the chance. And yeah, Drake, anything?
No, that hits at home. That pretty much hits at home.
So yeah. If you like the video, comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff.
Get that 1999 House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah, 50 likes and we'll do it. So keep watch. We'll have Killer Clowns from Outer Space finally coming next week.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some special guests for that one.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, and we'll see you next time.